know, I was told that don't be paranoid just because everybody's out to get you now. Thanks for sticking around here at the Green Note. So back in 1973, I was talking to a couple of buddies here. Had one of those wondermous wing dingamajiggers called a Volkswagen microbus. Yay, hooray! 1961, orange with yellow suns on the back on each side. Paneling on the inside. 4 tires, 4 wheels, split windshield. And those things were just so cool, weren't they?
Yes.
But remember, you had to start them, then you had to stop them. If you got the son of a bitch started, sooner or later the fucker's got to stop. You know, so that's when things got tedious. And all them big old motors in the back, remember? When I had it at 36 horsepower, that's like getting a Briggs and Stratton motor to push a barge up to Mississippi! But anyway, telling you, just like P.T. Barnum said, you know, there's a sucker born every minute. A stick sucker born. So, in 1973 I had a job. I was digging a hole in the ground. You know, that's always, oh yeah man, you can, here's a pick. And Robert Garrison, rest his soul, was the foreman on that job in the summertime down in Marshall, western North Carolina, which is kind of north of Asheville. Marshall is where they got this little tiny island. That's where they burn pot. Yeah. You know, they're in the hills, and they burn that shit. But they keep growing it. You know, keep burning it and growing it and burning it and growing it. Sometimes they're growing it, and they burn it, and then growing it, and they burn it. They grow it more than they burn it. So, you can see the smoke for miles, man. So I had this pick in my hand, and I was digging this hole, you know, called a foot. I didn't know it was called a foot until somebody told me. And I saw that piece of shit over there, and Robert Garrison was over here, you know, and my pick was in my hands, and I was kind of got stuck on something, so I was tugging at it. So rest his soul, Robert Garrison probably realized that I was not taking it out, hitting it down, taking it out, hitting it down. So he kept looking at me, and I noticed that he kept staring at me, wouldn't take his eyes off of me, and that fishing hat was going on his head back and forth, you know, it was hot. And he went back and forth. But he wouldn't take his eyes off of me. And I tell you what, it's a doggone good thing that he kept a-looking, because if he hadn't kept staring at me with my pick stuck, that water line would have never come up with the pick. And then he says, hey son, you're doing good, man. Let me go down here, follow me, and we'll go down to the basement, and I'll teach you how to put up insulation. Oh boy. There's a fellow want to hear this old song. Let me try to do it for you. Trouble with old times, it's called Thank God for the jobs. Up on a roof, down in a ditch, working in a plant, it don't matter what shift, but Jesus is there, and I just can't quit doing my job. Laying rock, driving a nail, driving a truck, delivering mail. Jesus is there, he never fails when I'm doing my job. Thank you, Lord, for my job. Praise your name in the morning light. Gonna keep on praying morning, noon, and night. Thank you, Lord, sweet Lord, for my job. Doctor and a nurse, a deacon and a preacher, a waitress in a cafe, and a school teacher. Jesus is there, I'm a new creature, trying to do my job. Thank you, Lord, for my job. Praise your name in the morning light. Gonna keep on praying morning, noon, and night. Thank you, Lord, sweet Lord, for my job. Grace of the good Lord, giving us life, a mother and a baby, husband and a wife. To Jesus on Calvary, willing to die, he was doing his job, and I believe he's doing his job. Thank you, Lord, for my job. Praise your name in the morning light. Gonna keep on praying morning, noon, and night. Never long enough. Thank you, Lord, sweet Lord. Thank you, Lord, sweet Lord, for my job.